Hey everybody, welcome back to Bridgewater, our super block city that we're building here in City Skylines 2. And today I'm just doing a quick stream to build out some more of this downtown. In a couple streams ago, we built up the towers, the main beats of the downtown, and we started filling a little bit of the detail spots. We got some mid-density in here with the urban promenades pack. We did a custom park on the left side here. And things are coming together. We built a little bit of a building area around this tram track. And yeah, today I want to start filling in some of these blocks. I want to go block by block and I want to get in more density. So next thing I want to do is get in some death care. We're going to be in trouble if we don't take care of that. And so I'm going to come right in here and I'm going to change the time of day just a touch to get that shadow off my building there. I wonder if that's fine. 8 in the morning. Okay. And I want to use something that I've never used before, which is the Netherlands Death Care Facility. Let's check it out. It's the Netherlands Crematorium. 50 capacity, 18 hearses, 1 attractiveness. I think this might be one of the most, it might have the most hearses out of all of them on the base, just without any upgrades. And so we're going to try and sneak that in here. I'm going to turn all my snaps off. And I'm trying to maximize space underneath the rail yard here. This is downtown. And so we're going to actually put this one right in the middle here, underneath the tracks. And I'm hoping it's not too tall in any spots. It's a little tight perhaps, but I think we're going to allow it because it just fits so darn well. And I might move it over just a touch because it is looking a little bit like it's clipping to a spot we don't want it to clip. Yes, okay, and then we need, of course, road access. So we're just gonna use a quick alleyway, snap to the side. I can connect here, do a 90, and we'll do a quick little laneway there. I wonder if these need road access. It seems like it's only a walking path, but let's put the laneway in there anyway. We'll just extend it out a touch. And I'm gonna turn my length off and hopefully get it as long as possible without breaking anything. Okay, that is functional. Okay, so now we've got probably some options to upgrade this bad boy, and I think we might just stick a few underneath the other track behind it. I wanna make sure we're not clipping, and we are, so that's a problem. We're gonna have to probably delete just that one. Okay, just deleted the one I wanted. That's great, and I think we can get in just maybe one more for now in here. Is it clipping? Yeah, it is just a touch. I wonder if the solution then would be just to raise this node up a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 ticks has done it. Okay, and it still looks quite reasonable. Great. All right. So now what do we have here? We have, how many? 38 vehicles. That should really take care of a lot of death care issues. We do have a fair few death care issues over here in this side of the city as well. I wonder, yeah, we're gonna leave that for another issue, another episode. We're not dealing with that today. So we've got our little building in there, and I think we're gonna call that a win. We also need to take care of some welfare, and we have not been doing a very good job. So let's utilize this space right in here for a new welfare building. And there's one that I really like, the Citizen Service Center. Now you can see the whole town is red. There's one little Chinese community kindergarten over there. It's not giving us any welfare, but if we plop this in here, we're gonna cover a very large portion of the city. It's not nearly enough, but it's going to be a start. So I think, does it fit this way? No, it doesn't. It's not even fitting this way, but we can work with that. All we have to do is delete some of these little side assets here. So we're gonna go with the better bulldozer, remove some sub elements. That parking's gone, that light's gone, the fence is gone, and I think that tree, and that really should do it. I think I can keep that because it's under the road, and I won't delete any more parking. We'll just call that good enough. Okay, are there any upgrades for this building? There are not. But I do want to recolor it. It looks very much out of place. We're going to take the high school. Oh, this might not even be recolorable. No, it's not. But I think these are. So if we take the paintbrush, and I know that the most recent update included this color customization panel. I could probably use that as well, but I'm familiar with recolor, so we're just going to use that. Now, it's not giving me the colors that I want, so let's figure this out. Let's actually find a building that's more the color we want. Is it this? Is it this? Let's see if that... How do we get a red roof? That's a little better. It feels a little bit dark to me. That's closer, and I wonder, what is this going to do? This is going to do the front only. So that's pretty close, and then this should be the rest of that building, which is showing a bit green. I don't think we want anything to be green. No. How about more of that sandstone color? Can I get it to do that? That's pretty okay. I don't love the roof color. How can I get the roof color brighter? Not so red. Yeah, maybe that's not too bad. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. And now we have a little bit of welfare. Now we're going to use one more downtown because I want to blanket the downtown with welfare. We're going to use the Eastern European Welfare Office. This thing is pretty small compared to a lot, and this could actually cover our entire downtown. So I wonder, do we want to repeat what we just did and put one underneath the train tracks and next to, or is that going to block that's probably going to block a tower potentially going in there. So I wonder if I'm going to just try to sneak it under here, hoping that it won't be too tall. Yeah, it's way too tall, and I don't think I can adjust the tracks. So we might be looking for other spots for this. In fact, I wonder, it might make more sense to get in here or something like that. I want it to be under the tracks because that land is just about completely useless. It would be very low value. So I wonder if we pop it over here. Let's see if we can line up the bottom edge. There we go. It's very dark, so let's see. And adjust shadows. This is one of the hazards of building a downtown while you are trying to place other things. All right, so how did that go? It kind of fits. We've got a pillar in the parking lot, which, you know, totally fine. Any upgrades for this one? No upgrades. And what does it give us? A lot. It covers basically the whole downtown with welfare. So if we check that out, how did we do? Welfare coverage is taken care of, and it actually, yeah, it covered the whole downtown, which is fantastic. Okay, now we have a city that's pretty much half covered with welfare. We're still gonna need to fix things over here at some point. Not today, we're working on the downtown. Great, so we've checked off the welfare situation, and I think I'd like to keep going with some parking, with a disaster shelter too. Why don't we sneak the disaster shelter in now that we're thinking about it? I want that to go, again, under something, because this will not be valuable land under a train track. And there's no room there. I can't get it in here, can I? No, that road's not attached. We won't be able to do that. So let's find another little space under the tracks. That's overlapping that. I don't want to do that. What about in here? That might be perfect if it actually fits. And it's on high ground just in case we have flooding. Oh, yeah, okay. I think that actually makes a whole lot of sense. We'll keep it there. In fact, I might even be able to scooch it over because there's all that land on the side. I think if we do that, that's pretty great. And now we have disaster coverage. That's 25,000 sheltered citizens. I think this city has way more than we need. Let's check it out. Okay, so actually the city is in fantastic shape. We've got another one over here, large one, that's covering half. So really, we've got 50,000 spaces and we have a city of 77,000. Not everybody's gonna need to go into the disaster shelter at once. I'm gonna say this is way more than we need. Great. Okay, so checking that off the list. We also wanna get into college at some point. We have one, but we're way under capacity. We've got only about a quarter of our needs met. So we're gonna have to fix that. Parking, obviously, we need way more parking, especially in the downtown. The rest of the city, pretty good. I've kept up with parking. I feel like we're way over capacity, except that once we start filling in this area with residential and commercial, these parking spots are gonna be used a lot more. So we'll just keep that in mind as we go. But for now, there's something I wanna do, which is I want to put down some template buildings. Show you what I'm going to do. I want to basically put in as many of the buildings that are recolorable as possible. And so I'm going to put them down as templates over here. Okay, that should be enough room to put all the things down that I want to. And so we're going to use our find tool, find it. And we're going to go into buildings. We want, I think, the German or residential. Yes. And then we want to filter out just by German, DE for Deutschland. Right now, I just want the middle buildings. I don't think I need to filter anymore. So I do know, however, there's only certain kinds that are paintable so that we can change the color of. So let's start with the 2x2s and go from there. And actually, I don't want anything that is under level 3 because we're going downtown. I want the buildings to be slightly taller. So let's only do level 3, 4, and 5. And I know from checking this out already that we need version medium 0, 3, 4, and 6. So I'm going to find there's 3, and I'm skipping level 1 and 2. So this one should be recolorable. Same with the level 4. I think we have enough room. We can space them out. And the level 5. And so then we're going to move to number 4, medium 0, 4, level 3, level 4, 5, and then medium 0, 6 is the other one. Now those buildings are going to scream at me, which is going to drive me nuts. So I might actually just go and connect this road up, and that should do it. Okay. Yeah, let's just do a quick connect here to give them water, power, sewer. There we go. So that should give everybody water, power, sewer. It's actually going to make people move in, which is fine. But that one we have. So now we're going to go on to maybe some corners. I know this is seemingly very strange what I'm doing right now, but it's going to make sense very soon, I promise. And then later when we're building the downtown, I can simply just use the picker tool and grab all of those that I want. Now, we can see that some of these have the color maybe that we want. So let's just take the recolor and try to paint everything. But now we have basically a buffet to pick from, and we can start building. So let's find one we like and do a block. I think we should start with corners probably. And this is as good as any. Let's go with a block that's level 3, and then we're gonna stick those in here. See what I'm doing now? We're getting closer to what I'm thinking. Now I do have to use the opposite corner, so got to figure out what was that. That was a corner 0, 1, 2x2. I think that's a left corner we want, and we had level 3, so that should basically merge, and there we have it. We have a nice corner, and on this side as well, they almost look like they're all right. So we got our corners. Now we can bounce back to where we were. I think we're just going to go with 2x2s, maybe a 3x3 in there. But I want to basically build an integrated block. All right, so we're starting to get a street level wall to wall. And the idea is that we want this to look like an old, maybe German downtown that's also been modernized by plopping towers in the center of it. And this tower popping out of the middle looks pretty cool to me. And so all we need to do now is recolor. So if I go into here, should be able to recolor all of these without touching the tall tower. And I wonder, are we getting the right color that I want on the outside? Not really. I kind of want these to be a bit whiter. This is the facade. Okay, so we're gonna go a little bit whiter. I know, it might be a little bit boring, but hey, the city's got their building codes and they want everything to look the same. Have you been to Paris? Every building downtown is almost identical. Okay, so now we have our first block basically done, and there's gonna be obviously people living here. So I'm okay to let them level up. I think that's perfectly fine. We'll see how that happens, how that works. I'm not sure if they're gonna recolor themselves when they level up? If so, I might have to do a whole bunch of work to lock those building levels once we see that happening. Look at all the people trying to move in here now. And apparently people getting out too. So we have a traffic flow issue that we might have to address before too long. But right now, we're working on the downtown. So I wonder, I might rethink this road here. This is what? This is a walking road? Small pedestrian street. So a little bit imbalanced. And I want this to be sort of closer to here. Yeah, okay. That shouldn't mess anything up. And I think what we can do is take one more of those roads and do a middle, somewhere in the middle. We can, let's say that's roughly middle. Good. But I don't want to ignore parking. Yes, we have parking up there, but why not put parking down here as well? So we'll do what we did before. Let's take a look at what we have for options for parking. I think one of these dome overgrounds, this is a special asset from way long ago. And if I turn snaps off, I think I can probably put it kind of in the middle. Yeah, that might be our best bet here. And of course, we're gonna have to put a road. Very good. Okay, and now we can plop our buildings on top. So let's go with the corner 2x2. Let's change it up and do corner number 2. Let's do a level 3. Actually, I think we could get a 3x3 in there. It would be better, wouldn't it? And do we want to heighten it? Yeah, it's way too small. We'll add the height, give people their parking. Now let's get the 3x2s in. Good, good, looking okay. Something is not connected, why? Great. Oh yeah, okay. So now we have our next block of residential with parking. Thank you very much. And so let's recolor that. Looking smashing. One thing that I notice is that's very, very uniform and it might look a little silly. So I wonder if we're gonna maybe change some of those roofs to different shades of gray. It might look like the town is monochrome, but don't you worry, we're gonna make it look amazing. All right, and then on the other side, we're gonna do something similar. How do we like that? Yeah. Yep, good enough. Okay, are we all the way matched all the way around? Looks like it. Yeah, okay. Got our courtyards in there. Okay, we have now another block, but we need to recolor it. So we'll take this guy and use his paintbrush. Hey, look at this! A city is coming together. And I might stick in some more towers in the middle of these. Let's actually move over here, and I want to do a bit more. And I think we're going to take one of these one-way alleys. Is that a one-way alley, or is that a pedestrian street? color it? You betcha. Coming together, okay. But I don't want to just keep going through the town and only putting in these, these German blocks. There's another way we can do this. And I think what I'd like to see is some commercial buildings. So let's do another craziness block on the other side. We'll do our grid style. Snaps off. And we'll go like this. We'll go like this. And then I made a list also of the commercial buildings and the offices that I want to maybe use in this city. So let's go find them. So all of these seem to be smart for a downtown like this. But what are we going to do with this? Okay, well, I'm going to show you. Let's see if we can get a couple of these in the block. That's pretty big. I'm going to start with the tallest ones, actually. So that one we've used already. They're all pretty much the same size. So I guess I have my pick of the litter. But if I'm going to be honest, I think this one's probably the tallest one. And we're going to stick the hotel on the corner. So let's say facing out. Let's say off center a little bit to make it look maybe more realistic. And then let's see where else these other buildings fit in. So now we can actually get in here with some corners, some bigger things. Let's actually leverage these ones. Let's see. Mind that it's a little bit too gray. Can we add a pop of color? Should we add a pop of color? What does this do? Oh, that's the facade. Don't want to touch that. This is white, so that's the roof. In fact, I think we can probably match that a little bit more toward a little darker though. Okay, and then this must be some pop of color, no? It might just be changing something at ground level that we can't see. Oh, yeah, there's some. Is that horrendous? That's fine. Somebody's aesthetic. Okay. And then we want to match these roofs to the ones next door. I would say it's probably this last one. It's close enough, and we're not going to waste any more time perfecting things like that. Awesome. So now you see what we're doing. We are building these German wall-to-wall assets around taller towers. So we're giving ourselves a lot of density in this area. We're going to need some massive public transportation now that I think of it. But you know what else is kind of missing is I haven't really done too much in the way of parks now that I'm thinking of it. So I'm going to just take a look at what is our park situation and what do we maybe want to add. Yeah, we've got nothing. We've got this one, we've got that. Okay, the hotel is a park apparently. But I think we're gonna need something in this area. So what's gonna fit? Maybe we'll repurpose this block, or this block here. It's not very terribly useful. Small plaza, hey, perfect fit. Now we can get rid of that. We don't need that road. And you know what? We don't need a fence. This is public space, guys. We don't need a fence around a park. I think we've got it all. Yeah, man. Okay. Good. Yeah, baby. Ooh, it's coming together. We're filling in our downtown, aren't we? Very good. I feel like maybe we could use a little bit more density. So what did we not use here? I don't think we used this office. Yeah, we haven't plopped any office in this particular area. But let's get one of those in there and keep going with the German. Okay, we have it. It kind of looks like that building's coming out of where we want it to come. Can I move it a touch? We're losing road access. Or is it a different building that's losing road access? No, it's this. Okay, We fixed it by deleting it. I love that option. And this has to come back. Great. Amazing. And I don't mind the color of that building, so it's gonna stay. And this building here, it's a little touch close to the sight line of the other ones, so we'll scoot it. And let's fill out these next 2 blocks and see how far we get. All right, there's a little tiny gap there and it's not enough to be bothered by. So looks like we're gonna call that another block done. Really good, really good. I'm just gonna keep going with this, but let's see, how do we feel about parks and parking? We're definitely not set up for parks. That's a very small area for a very large population. What else can we get in? Can we make something custom? Do we wanna simply leave this one as a park area? I mean, this is a university, so technically it would be really nice to have a little bit of park space. Can we stick, oh, hey, that actually solves a bit of a problem. Now it's giving us some crazy height issues, but that might not be terrible. Gives us a little bit of park space, which is great. And then we can simply adjust the surfaces. Is that enough fun? Are we having enough fun? I don't know what it did to the land. Okay, that's helping a little bit. And I don't think I want to put anything in this corner here. This is going to be simply the auditorium area. So let's grab the surface. Aha, I see what's going on there. See what you've done there. What is this? It's all the same surface. Pretty stark, huh? We need something in there like trees or whatnot. Is there a key wall? I think that might be key walled, and I don't know if that's making it better or worse. Keep it as is, and why don't we just, while we're here, plop in some nice trees, huh? And why don't we throw down some picnic benches? Oh, yes. Coming together. We'll call this, I don't know, the quad. It's not a quad, but see what I'm saying. All right. And then a couple more trees lining this here. Yeah, great. Looks a bit intentional now, doesn't it? And we got a functional park in there. Okay, we've taken care of another 2 sections, and then let's try to wrap this up before too long. I think we're gonna finish these 4 blocks here, and then that should do it. But let's look at our parking situation. I'm not convinced we have any parking near this area. The closest is up there. There's one over there. We've neglected parking. Ooh, bad, very bad. There are some big ones we could get in here. I mean, we could always stick in the undercroft. Let's try the undercroft. That's obviously too big. That's too big. Yeah, all right. Never be perfect. So I think we will call that another block. Great. How's it look? Very good. How's our street level looking? Wow, this is looking actually pretty darn cool. Shadows aren't where I want them to be right now, but this is great. Look at this. We're seeing a real live metropolis here take shape. It feels a little bit concrete, but we're probably gonna go and put big trees in here. Yeah, this is really great. This is what I envisioned. This is kind of like an homage to Frankfurt, Germany. Okay, well, let's keep going. How do we like? Is it all in the right spot? We've got a bit of an extra space there. That's kind of cool, actually. These are a little off. How do we like that so far? It's coming. It's definitely coming. This building is pretty massive for this block. I wonder if it actually belongs there. If it's actually taller than this one, so I might swap these around. Let's get these last 2 blocks. Smashing, smashing. Very good. And let's just keep going before I recolor with the other side as well. And are we having any gaps here? I don't think so. Are there any that need to be moved a touch? I gotta fix some of this lighting. Yeah, it looks like it's coming out of the other buildings. It's built into it. A massive redevelopment at some point in history. And now we can color it. Let's do that. And did we get everything? We got it. We got it. Okay, now these towers, I don't know, we might do something with them. So yeah, you see what I'm doing here. Let's fix the lighting, put the sun on us. So we're building our downtown, obviously. That downtown is ancient, hundreds, thousands of years, maybe thousands of years, not hundreds of thousands. And this is the old building style from the medieval times, perhaps. But look, this is a thriving metropolis, you know, a very wealthy country, and they've had the opportunity to build tall towers. And so where did they build them? They had to redevelop some of these blocks to get the density. And so, well, while some of them were completely demolished, like on this plot, some were not. Some, they left the facade and they just built these towers inside the block. And so that's exactly what we've done here. And I should go without saying that I'm deleting all of this after. This is going to be a whole different development. We're filling it in, right? We've filled in what? 1, 2, 3, 12 blocks today. I think 13, 14, I guess. So that's pretty great. And we've got some death care and we got some emergency shelter. So we're doing pretty well, I'd say. I'm just curious, are any of these buildings leveling up? This is the first one we did. If they're all level 3, then we'll know that they're not leveling up, and I'll wonder why. Maybe it's time, maybe it's just we lack the amenities, so they're not, which is fine. I'm okay with that. They're not locked. They will probably level up at some point. I'm also curious about the traffic. What are we doing to the traffic? That's not true. Yeah, it's solid. We're at 60% across the board, town-wide, but things are flowing. This is a little bit backed up here, and I don't think it's a roundabout problem. I think it's a problem about this is a traffic light right off the roundabout. So we're gonna take a minute and just I'm gonna resist the urge to mindlessly tweak my traffic signals and just look at the traffic flow. I see a lot of people coming in and out of the downtown. Our main arterial here, very, I would say, dead at this point. Hardly anybody using it. Obviously nothing over on that side, so it makes sense, perfect sense. But yeah, we've got it coming together. It's really coming together. And I feel very good about this. I have to fix this. It's looking like a downtown. Look at all the pedestrian traffic. Where are they walking to? They're walking up this huge bridge from downtown, I suppose, which suggests to me there's not enough connectivity. I bet you they're coming from the train station, trying to go downtown, and but wouldn't they just take the train? I don't know. Anyway, well, I'll do some sleuthing off camera, but for now, I think we've done something really cool. We might change the color scheme a little bit, mix it up perhaps, but I really like what we're doing. Yeah. Okay. Time to end the stream. Thank you so much for watching. I'm just seeing Kaylee Hutchinson asking questions in the chat here. Can I make some art for your channel? Yeah, absolutely. Please send me a message. Maybe you can, I don't know, just send me a chat on YouTube and we'll talk about it. Sounds great. And thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this, please hit the like button. Makes sense, right? We've also got a Patreon channel where you can download the save game. And I say after every episode, which is basically we combine these streams into an episode every couple weeks. And once I feel like that neighborhood is done, then you're going to get the save game. You can kind of explore this on your own. And how do you get there? You go to patreon.com/ GWV, Gaming with Vindicator, GWV. So thanks. I love you guys. You're awesome. And enjoy the rest of your day.